Today, my presentation will go over the impact of allelopathy from cover crops on cucumber seed germination. So for my content slide, this is like a brief overview of what my presentation is going to consist of. And it's going to start off with the introduction of explaining what allelopathy is. Following that, we will go with the objectives and hypotheses. Then from there, we will go through the materials, the methods, and results, concluding with the conclusions, citations, and acknowledgement. So introduction, what is allelopathy? Allelopathy is a direct or indirect effects of chemicals produced by plants or other microorganisms on other plants and other microorganisms. This can either improve either crop germination or, limit weed control. So, research questions and objectives. So throughout my research, I kind of came up with questions on what would go hand in hand with my research. And it's like, what is the impact of cover crops and their residues on germination of cucumber seeds? And is there an impact of different moisture presence on cucumber seed germination? And this is followed by the objectives of how to determine which cover crop species can reduce the germination of cucumber seeds compared to water as a control, and also to determine if the number of filter papers had any influence on the level of germination of that cucumber seed. So my materials here listed is some of the things that I used throughout my research, where it's the weighted scale. So the weighted scale is used, so with the weighted scale, I had to measure out and weigh exact 3 grams. My bad. 3 grams. So 3 grams is like the 3% concentration. And with that 3% concentration comes with using a control of 100 milliliters of water. Here below is the cover crop extracts. This is what I use it's like a tea. So it's what I use to actually get like my own herbicide, if you can say. And here are some other list of things that I use throughout that. So my methods. So starting out with the extract bags. So extract bags, I kind of got 3 cover crops, whether it's winter wheat, winter rye, and winter triticale. With that being said, I ground those plants up. So with the plants, where I got them from, where the grad student has at K-State, the grad student has like 3 different fields, and on them 3 different fields, we have, I can say, like 30 to 50 different plots to where we can actually demonstrate and use these herbicides from the cover crops on. So I grind those up, I put them into the cotton cloth, and then from there I tied the cotton cloth up with string. So that made me like a homemade tea bag with that cover crop. And from there I put those in 100 milliliter as the water control in a glass container. And then from there I used to stir, which I then compacted and just pressed on it to actually get the concentration of that extract within that 100 milliliters of water. And then from there, I got a syringe, and from that syringe, I got 10 milliliters of that extract or that solution, and I put it into the Petri dish. So each Petri dish consisted of 15 cucumber seeds. I think it was like 3 trials that I actually got to where I finally got the results I was looking for. So the first trial I did was I had at least 30 cucumber seeds in one Petri dish. And I put them in the grow chamber for a few days, and within a few days, it kind of dried out, which was something I wasn't looking for. I was looking for some germination, some green. From there, then the second trial I did, it was kind of moist. It still had some water in there, or with the control and the cover crop extracts. But with that being said, it was still on the dry side, but it wasn't no germination being involved. So then I got to my third trial, which was in a grow chamber for 3 days. And with that 3 days, the grow chamber is set to 24 degrees Celsius on a 16-hour day. And at night it's set for 29 degrees Celsius for the 8-hour night. And it's automatically controlled on its own. It's set in stone before we put it in there. And then once it was in the grow chamber for 3 days, I kind of removed them and I counted each cucumber seed and see which cucumber seed actually germinated, or whether it was the control or the cover crops that germinated the most.